Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing this hairstyle for you guys today, and I've actually been wearing this hairstyle in a lot of my recent videos because I really like the look of it, and it actually doesn't take me very long to do, but I just feel like it's really big and really sexy and voluminous, and you guys know that I love big hair, and I really like backcombing and just making my hair just big and gorgeous. And this is totally, to me, like Victoria's Secret model-esque hair, like something that you would see like on the runway or in an ad, or you know what I mean, just really big. So it's really easy, and I think you guys are really going to find this, you know, fun to do, easy, and elegant. So yeah, it's really easy. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Now this takes me about 10 minutes in the morning, mostly because my hair is thin, so it doesn't take me very long to curl it. But if your hair is really, really thick, it might take a little bit longer. Also, I have a lot of layers in my hair, so it kind of helps the effect of this look. So if you don't have a lot of layers in your hair, I would definitely ask your stylist for some. Mine are actually pretty short. From the middle, like if I was to do a middle part, mine would start probably about my lip area, I would imagine. Yeah, so probably about here is where I start my layers. So if you want the same effect, definitely ask your stylist for layers, and I think you'll really, really like this hairstyle. Alright, so I'm going to use the Conair, let's see, Instant something. I don't know what this is called because I've had this forever. I'm a huge Conair fan. I've always really liked these Conair curling irons. And you can get them at any drugstore. This one I think is like an inch. No, it's not an inch. Maybe like a half inch? An inch? No, I think this is an inch. I'm really bad about like knowing what inch my curling irons are, but I think this is an inch curling iron. And it's just Conair, and they're really, really amazing curling irons. And I would get the one with the power on-off button, and then the turbo button right here, and the turbo button just makes it hotter, and I always turn the turbo button on. But these are really good curling irons if you want something cheap, and they're just from the drugstore, and I always really like them. So you're going to use that, and then some hairspray. Now what I usually do is I spritz my hair with a light coating of hairspray first. Not a lot, just a little tiny bit to give the heat something to hold on to. And I start on top. If you have really thick hair, you can start on bottom. Just take the bottom of your hair and clip it up, and you can start curling the bottom first. Because my hair is so thin, I can start on top, and it works fine for me. So I'm just going to start on top. So what you're going to do is just take small sections like this, and you're going to curl everything away from your face. So you're going to curl backwards like this, and this way you're going to curl out this way. So just take it, put it halfway through the shaft, curl it up towards your scalp, pull it out, curl it up again, and then pull it to the end. So basically what you're doing is you're starting from the mid shaft of your hair and slowly working your way up, and what that's going to do is it's going to make the whole shaft of your hair curled rather than just like the ends, because if you pull the curling iron all the way down to the end and then curl up like this, you're going to get the effect of the ends just being curled instead of the whole shaft. So that's kind of the trick. So I start right in the middle, curl to the scalp, pull down, curl to the scalp, and then pull down again. It's really, really easy. It just takes a little bit of practice, but I don't curl my hair any other way now. And also it's really nice too, because sometimes when I pull, if I'm going to curl my hair and I pull all the way down to the ends, hair falls out because I have so many layers. So this kind of prevents your layers from falling out, you know, halfway through your curl. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish the rest of my head, and then I'll show you what I do next. Make sure that you get the back part of your hair, because that's a really easy place to miss. So just kind of look to make sure you got all the back pieces curled, because I have missed back pieces before and you really want to make sure you get them. So now that you have that, you're just going to let them cool. You do not want to touch the curls and tousle them or anything while they're still hot. Like if you noticed when I curled them and let them out of the curling iron, I just let them be. I didn't like straighten it out. I just flipped it over and just let it cool that way. So that's what you want to do, and that's going to really help your curls stay a lot better as well. So now I'm just going to take my hairspray. I'm going to do just a light spray and then just let them cool. Cool completely before you even think about tousling them. Alright, so now that your hair is all nice and cooled, you're just going to take your fingers and you're just going to kind of tousle your hair. You never want to leave your hair in like freshly done curls, and it won't really mess up your curls too bad, especially if you either use hot sets, you know, spray it and let it cool completely. It'll usually be fine. So now that you have this, it's really gorgeous this way as it is, so you can just leave it like this. But what I do, and what I've been doing in my most recent videos that I've been requested to do, is I back comb this top section. Now you don't have to do this. I just like to because I feel like it gives it more of an elegant look, but you can skip this step altogether. It doesn't matter, like if you don't want to like damage your hair or whatever. But what I do is I just take a piece right in the back, right in like that, right where your head kind of curves. You're going to take it right in that curved section in the back. You don't want to go too low when you back comb, otherwise you're going to have this big knot right here and you're not going to have it on top of your head, and you want it to be more on top. So you're going to take one section and then spray it. And just take a brush. I like more of a thinner brush. And you're just going to lightly back comb this back area. You don't have to like, you know, rat it really hard, just kind of like softly back comb. And yes, back combing can hurt your hair a little bit if you do it every single day, but it's not going to hurt your hair if you do it every once in a while, so don't worry about it too much. Just like that. So now it sticks straight up, and you're just going to kind of brush it out lightly. Just like that. So now you have this back section done, and then you're going to take one more small section right up in front of it. And it's going to be like mid-head. It's going to be like right on the middle part of your head. So just take it, spray it, and lightly back comb that section too. Just like that. So now it sticks straight up, and you want to do the same thing and just lightly back comb, or I mean lightly comb over the top, just so it kind of smooths it all out and makes it really nice. Just like that. So now you have your nice little back comb section in the back. Now just take this front section, and I usually just kind of give it a little bit of a back comb. I don't really, you know, do this front section too much. But you just kind of want to blend it in with the back so you don't just have one big, you know, poofy section in the back and it doesn't blend into the front. So just lightly back comb those front pieces. It doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, just like that. It was super, super easy. That's my bangs. So now that you have that, just run your hand over the back, push it up with your hand, and spray. Just like that. And that's going to kind of spray it into place so it stays upwards. Let it go, and as you can tell, it stayed really nice. Just kind of rub your hands over it, just like that. And it takes practice. Don't think you're going to get back combing the first time you try it. It really does take practice to kind of know what works best for your hair type and that kind of thing. But back combing does stay better if you have layers, because your hair isn't as heavy. If your hair is like all the way down to here and you have no layers, the weight of your hair is just going to pull the back combing out because your hair is so heavy. That's why if you want a back comb and it's something that you want to do every day, definitely cut layers, because it really won't stay very well if you don't. So now, last thing that I do is I take 2 bobby pins for each side. I just take this front little section and I go right up above my ear. I don't pull it all the way back here. I just do it right here, right at the very right at the top of my ear. So just take your bobby pin, and you kind of want to push it up. You don't want to make it really tight to your head. You just kind of want to push it up and make it like a little bit of volume right there. Just stick the bobby pin in, and then you want to take another one, and you just want to cross it. So you make kind of like an X with the bobby pins, and that's going to make it hold. So now you have like this little bump right here, and then it just kind of goes to a little bobby pin area right above your ear. So then you want to do the same with this side, but with this side what I do is I just take this top section right here. I don't take all this hair all on the side. I just do like the top layer. Do that, kind of push it up, and pin it into place. And do an X to make it hold. Just like that. So now it's kind of poofy because we kind of pushed it up to give it some volume, and then we just pinned it into place right above our ear. So it's not like all the way back here, it's right like to the front. And then, so now you have just a really cute, like, you know, bump here, and then everything is just kind of flowy down, and then you can just kind of scrunch your hair up, spray, scrunch your hair up, spray, just like that. So as you can tell, this is just a really, really pretty, big, full, voluminous, sexy hairstyle. I personally like this for the daytime, but some people might think this is too much, but I really like it, and it really does not take me long, but I just think it's really gorgeous. So I hope you guys like this look, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.